Alright, welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see everybody. Hello to Noah on the YouTube side. Hello to Corey over on the Twitch side. Wonder if Edmund will ever stop updating The Binding of Isaac. Maybe when the new game comes out, Eugenics. I don't know if we got a release date on that yet, but it's in testing at least from what I've heard. Hold up. Eugenics. Yeah, it doesn't look like a... Can't buy it yet. Planned release date this year. Yeah, from what I hear, at least, or what I've heard of it, it's, scratching the same itch as Isaac in terms of, like, playtime, or people wanting to continue to play it after doing a certain amount of time, so... Who knows? I don't know, we'll probably give it a couple of streams whenever that game releases. Maybe we'll do that on the YouTube side, too. But we'll see. It looks interesting, though, from the screenshots. Anyways. Hello, hello, hello. Wow. We'll give a preface. I have had a glass of red wine. I was watching a stream before this, with, a YouTube streamer who was making drinks, and I figured, you know, I can't really make any drinks, but I might as well drink along for a little bit, and then like do some puzzles in the background for stream start. So I had a glass of red wine. It hit pretty hard for like 20 minutes, and then now not so much. It's more so I feel like a little bit heavy at this point. I don't know what it is. I feel like I react really strongly to alcohol, and then it like gets digested quickly. Also, welcome in as well. Quite nice to see you. Nice to see you. But like this glass of red wine, I had like 2 sips of it, and already I was feeling it hard in my brain. Like I was about ready to fall asleep, super relaxed, and then drank the whole glass, and then like not 20 minutes later, most of it was over, and I was like, damn. I am still feeling it a little bit, like I said. Like, I still feel like a little bit heavy, but other than that, not too much. But I don't think it'll have too much of an effect on me today for this stream. So I was considering, like, moving the goal a little bit because I had a handicap, but not tonight. But I will go ahead and say the goal for tonight is going to be to unlock at least 5 of the alternate characters. I don't have to complete the run associated with the whole route where you can unlock the characters. I just have to unlock the characters themselves, so I don't... if I don't kill the final boss, which takes ages and is extremely difficult and long-winded, all good. It'd be a nice bonus on top of unlocking the characters, but that's not the goal, so that is that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to since this is almost out, a couple minutes short, but you know, I'm here. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah. Hold up. Once the game gets picked up, I'll go ahead and show. It's taking a while. Okay, there we go. All right. It's hard to tell on my end sometimes. That was a little bit delayed, but time to ball it down. Hell yeah! I found a Trials Chamber recently, and they're so hard. Trials Chamber in what? I don't think I'm familiar with the Trials Chamber you mean. Died and lost half of my armor? Are you mean in Rain World? A Trials Chamber? I know there are, like, challenges, but I don't know what a Trials Chamber is. In Minecraft. Trials Chamber. A dungeon? I'm guessing. I don't know what a Trials Chamber is in Minecraft either. What? I'm confused. It's been so long since I played Minecraft. Like, they've had a lot of updates since I last played, so... Like a dungeon. Okay, okay. Alright. Yeah. I was a little bit confused. But yeah, if it's just a dungeon, then. It's new? It's new, okay, yeah, then I have never seen it or heard of it. I believe the last version I played was like 1.19, 1.18, something like that, and that was, more than 5 years ago, I think. It was before Netherite was a thing, before they had the whole Nether update, so... Old man as... I just don't really like Minecraft that much. Does anybody in Twitch know? Yeah, it seems like Quiet knows. Quiet said Minecraft. But I don't know. Haven't played Binding of Isaac since 2014 and had no idea there were so many characters in the game now. Oh, yeah. Haven't I touched Minecraft since around whatever update introduced the horses? That's even longer. That was even longer. I don't remember what that one was. I think that was like maybe 2.14, maybe? I have no clue. But yeah, if you're surprised by the amount of characters on this screen, wait till I flip this over and then I show you all the reverse side characters. But yeah, the Binding of Isaac Repentance included all of the anti-birth content, which includes, I believe, these two characters. I don't know about Jacob and Esau. I know Bethany was one of those characters. But on top of that, it also added a path which unlocked reverse characters for every single one of them. And they all play completely differently and have unique mechanics. Like, for instance, if I were to go to Reverse Isaac. Reverse Isaac has an extra limitation. You'll see it right below the health that I have, like, looks like 8 dots and like a selection. I won't go too far on this, but I'll see if I can get like an item from an item room. Yeah, like right here. This is quick. But Isaac has a special thing where, for one, all items that you see are, you have 2 options and you have to like grab which one you want as they're like flipping between the 2. For instance, I would definitely, I think, want something like Jacob's Ladder for this. Great item. But the extra caveat of that is that you can only hold 8 items. So you have to choose which items you want from the 8 in your pool, and you have to replace ones that aren't useful to you anymore. Really annoying, but it can be overwritten. It's a fun mechanic, but this is like the tip of the iceberg. Each character has like their own unique playstyle like this, and they get really weird, like especially the reverse version of Cain, Tainted Cain. It has like a crafting mechanic where you don't get any items, but you have to craft the items. And there's like a 300-page something crafting list because there's multiple different combinations for each item. I don't know if that got changed. It might have gotten changed to like an RNG, more RNG based, but it was like seeded before. So if you wanted to like get certain items, you had to like look up what it took to get them. It was super difficult and super annoying, but yeah. Somewhat like our collect inventory, but for keeps. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's the gist of like tainted characters. I've only unlocked a couple. I only have 4 unlocked. I did Tainted Azazel here and just cleared that out because Tainted Azazel is Tainted Azazel. Savage and the Deceiver here, Tainted Judas and Tainted, this is Samson, yeah. Really fun to play. I might do streams for those at some point down the road, but I haven't yet. But the plan is today to unlock more of those characters. I build my computers on the update maybe around the same time you stop playing Minecraft. But right now I'm just playing a newer version of Minecraft on Java. You've been building it for a while then, that's all I can say. Yeah, that's, I can understand how that can be a big project. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I played Minecraft. I heard, I don't know, remember if, I know there's like a Bedrock version and a Java version now. There was when I was playing before, but like, I don't remember if Bedrock is like the better version now or worse version. I know that like they're trying to prioritize Bedrock over Java now, but I think it's still buggy from what I know. Either way, Tainted Eve when? I don't remember how Tainted Eve plays, but we will be trying to unlock Tainted Eve, I think, today. Java is still king. That's good to know, because from what I heard, Microsoft doesn't really know what they're doing. Mojang doesn't really know what they're doing with Bedrock version. I know that they have more like monetization in Bedrock, which I think is a huge negative, but as long as like Java is still going strong, I'm glad with that. I still play that older version. I got you with that. I mean, I figured if you like had been building a computer on it or building computers on that version, then it would make sense for you to still play it. But yeah, just like right now, playing the new version. Building for like 3 years instead. I see. The Gourmand crafting table. Yeah. Yeah. It's Microsoft. They're always buying up IPs and either burying them or paywalling them like EA. EA is definitely more egregious with that. EA is the assimilator, where they buy a studio, make them release like maybe 2 games, and then shut them down. They are terrible with that. There have been a couple of lucky studios, but it's not looking too good for a couple of them now. I know Dragon Age Veilguard, which I believe was... I can't remember the name of the studio, but it's the same one that made Mass Effect. I thought they were dead after Andromeda. But no, they got long enough to make Dragon Age the Veilguard, and it's not looking good for them now. Microsoft, my beloved, killing all the studios they eat up. Well, I guess also EA is now part of Microsoft. So who knows? Maybe EA gets their own treatment at some point down the road. It would suck for them, but yeah. Anyways. Don't remind me of Andromeda. I don't remember if they even fixed it. I never played Mass Effect before. I've had a friend who heavily recommended it for years, but I just have never been interested. I've seen videos of the gameplay every now and again. Maybe I'll do a stream eventually for Mass Effect 1 through 3, not Andromeda. Oh, we'll see. Playing survival right now, by the way. I mean, survival is the way to go, in my opinion. Unless you have like a project like building a computer, then creative is definitely easier and more efficient for projects like that. But, you know, for the fun of like playing Minecraft, of course, like survival, of course. Either way. So I said before, the goal is to unlock 5 of these characters. I'm not sure which 5. I think I'm probably gonna go for... Who do I have? I need Cain. I think I'm gonna go for Cain, Magdalene, Eve, Lazarus, and Lazarus and Eden. Those are the 5 I'm gonna go for today. There's a lot more here I'll probably unlock on my own time. But those are the 5 I want to go for, and the 5 I think I can get done within the time we have. But we will see. Made a pretty home. As long as it's not the wood brick. People hate the wood brick. And the grass top. I personally don't care too much. I usually just mine a hole and then put everything I need in the hole. That's usually what I do. But that's just me. I'm not a big aesthetic guy for like building stuff, especially in like single player. So, not usually for me. But yeah. Glad you're having fun with Minecraft at least. Either way. I'm gonna go ahead and start the prediction over on the Twitch side. /prediction. Will Eliezer unlock 5 painted characters? Yes or no? Submission time is 5 minutes. Actually, we'll do 10 minutes. Because this is going to be a while. And start prediction. There you go. Prediction has been started. I think for today, we'll start with Kane, because I think Kane is the easiest for me. That'll give me some time for this red wine to wear off that I drank earlier. I usually don't drink, like, ever, right? I drink less than the recommended by the CDC. I think it's the CDC. Whichever government corporation it is, government like agency it is that determines like the safety of food and stuff like that. Whichever one that is, I can't remember them all. But I decided tonight was a good night to do so. Because one of the streamers I watch every now and again was doing a cocktail mixing stream and drinking, and I figured, you know, I might as well drink along a little bit. So yeah, I had a glass of red wine. Absolutely wore me out for like 20 minutes. And been fine since then. There were some interesting conversation topics going on for that stream, though. For one, they were talking about... The streamer was talking about, like, movies that had made them cry before. They were talking about an old Ryan Gosling movie from, like, 2007 that started off this conversation. I think... I remember it was Lars and the Real Girl, is what it was called. I am, like, really bad to... If you can't tell by the fact that I'm at half a heart already, I am still a little bit cooked tonight. Either way. But they were apparently watching in a Discord call with some friends. And they got, like, halfway through and were like, I have an itching feeling that this is gonna turn bad for me really quick emotionally. I think I'm just gonna leave. And they were getting shit from their friend for dipping out on the movie. But it got them on the topic of, like, sad movies that made them cry. And you know, one thing stood out to me. One of the movies that apparently got them into, like, have an emotional breakdown was a Medea movie. I think it was Medea's Big Happy Family was the name of it. And if you don't know what, like, Medea is like a huge series of comedy movies, right? With Tyler Perry, who's like a 6'3" guy who dresses up in drag as the character Medea for all of these movies. Really, really funny series. I used to watch them a bunch. Really popular in southern states. So, back when I was living in the South, it was a popular pastime to go and watch Medea movies. For comedy movies. Why did I go this way? It doesn't matter that I went this way. I can just go back to the other path.
2 of spades.
But I don't know how you can cry at a Medea movie. Personally. Like, they are the most basic, like, slapstick kind of humor movies for, like, general audience that you would expect. There is not, like, a lot of deep things going on in Medea movies. But crying in a comedy is quite impressive. Apparently they had also watched this movie with friends, and their friends also were making fun of them for crying during the Medea movie. But it got me thinking, because there was one movie or something that made me, I think I remember made me cry. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was like in a similar vein of like, it wasn't meant to be a sad movie, but the premise of it was sad. I wish I could remember it. I don't know. I guess sometimes what I'm trying to get at is that sometimes stuff like that just hits different. Even in my own tastes. You know? But either way. The alcohol is still doing some work for making me forget things, so hopefully won't have too many more dementia moments. So let's see. What do I need to do here? I'm gonna blow this up. That wasn't worth it. Oh well. For what I need to get out of the reverse path, completely did not mean to go here. The extra items will be nice, at the very least, but it's gonna make the enemies harder. Cool tidbit, by the way, for the Dad's Note route, if you haven't seen it, is that you have to do the floors in reverse, and they have special enemies that appear only on the reverse versions when you're going back up the floors. And if you do the alternate paths, there's even worse enemies. So I have made the final leg of this journey for this character even harder on myself by complete accident, by not paying attention and going on a tangent. At least I don't have to fight the bosses on the way back. Maybe I'll encounter the super rare. I think there's if I remember correctly, the monster's name is called Terry, which is the rarest encounter in the game, and it's legit like a room in the dross. It's there's one room that can spawn it. You have to be going upwards. It has to be a dead-end room going upwards. And then Terry, I believe, is literally just a turd that gets flushed down the toilet in like 5 seconds. And for it to even appear on your bestiary, you have to kill it in time, and it has like 200 health or something. It's super hard to kill. You have like 2 seconds to kill it. I don't think we'll be encountering Terry, because again, it's the rarest room spawn in the game and the rarest enemy encounter in the game. So, sounds hilarious. Terry is great. I don't know why Edmund added Terry, but Terry is hilarious. Terry is my favorite. I could be getting that name wrong too, but I think it's Terry. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, because we did play on Thursday. I did do a couple more things. There wasn't much that I could work on like just regular character completion things, because most of them I want to do on stream. I did go through and do a number of challenges though, unlock some of the other stuff. I still haven't done ultra hard. I don't know if I'm gonna return to ultra hard for now, but we will see. You know what sucks about ultra hard? Is that it unlocks an item for a character that I've already completed all the check marks for. It unlocks an extra thing for Samson. But I don't have to ever play Samson again. At least on this file. So it's literally like just there for me to complete the challenge at this point. It's not even like an actual use. I'll take the chariot into one of these. Yeah, this works. There we go. Done. Go in here. What do we got? Item. Betrayal. I guess we'll take Betrayal. Or Backstabber. That's Backstabber. That's better. Okay. If it was Betrayal, I would have been pissed, but we're fine. Not a fan of Betrayal, personally. Boss should look right down here. Nope. Whew. Oh, so I mentioned before that I was going to be snowed in for like 2 or 3 days, right? I'm glad to announce that I am not currently trapped in my room for like half a week. Thankfully, the forecast was wrong. It was not snowing today. In fact, it was a little bit warm too. It was not that cold at all. I was able to go out on a walk. Went out on a different path. Holy. I live near like a main street, right? I decided to go walk down the main street a little bit, see what was out there. There's some good-looking bars that I've just never known about because they're not like they don't have anything on like stuff like DoorDash. There's also like a record store, like a used record store, like really close by. And I'm considering I might have to go for a day, maybe tomorrow. I have to go and hunt some records. It's a really small record shop, so I'm not sure if there's going to be anything that I personally like there, but we'll see. It'll certainly be cheaper than buying anything, you know, new online, though. Maybe they'll even have a better record player, you know? Maybe they won't have... They'll have something that isn't, like, absolutely bare bones and doesn't scratch up records because it's really, really poorly made. Like a lot of modern record playing tech is. But we'll see. You know why a lot of it is so worse now, by the way? Like, why vinyl record players and all that, like, is terrible. You'd figure that it would get better with time, right? The reason it's like that is because old vinyl record players had like a build-up over time of like getting better and better, because that was the de facto way to listen to music, right? And then they just went out of service for like 50 years. But here's the thing, the whole reason vinyl came back in the first place is largely because of prisons. In the US, actually, that's a free moon card. I'll take the moon just to see where the secret room is. Okay, I know where the secret room is. I can just blow that up when I get to the reverse side again, the main side again. Take the sun with me. I don't need to get the key. I'm not going to take the knife piece just because I don't want to screw myself into that route. But, where was I again? Oh, yeah, prison tech. The prisons have, like, a gap in technology where, for a certain amount of time, like, if, tech is a certain age, it has to have a while before they can be used in prisons, and then when they get to prisons, they have to be made in such a way that nothing can be hidden in them, and like officers have to be trained about anything where things could be hidden, which is why it takes so long for prison tech to get introduced to prisons. part of the reason things are like so shitty is because they were only made for prisons, and then when people got out of prison, suddenly they were listening to stuff on vinyl again. And then vinyl had a resurgence. And companies went, you know, if they're having something of a resurgence, or if we have to make them anyways, we might as well just sell the same stuff we're making prisons, we're making for prisons to the general public. So it's all just poorly made. Because they were mainly just meant to like sell extra units after already selling to prisons. And a lot of it is clear. Usually comes clear. But if it's not clear, they just they like usually slap stuff on it to like mask the clear of it. But yeah, that's why there's a resurgence in vinyl, and that's why a lot of the stuff nowadays is just so cheaply made. And on top of that, actually, the same thing is happening to cassettes right now, because cassettes have been out of circulation for a certain amount of time. Now they can be used in prisons. So, oh, excuse me. Ugh. Now, there's a lot of clear cassette tapes being put out on the markets, as well as really cheaply made cassette players are coming back. Hasn't made the same resurgence as vinyl, but within like 5 years they could just make a massive resurgence like that too, even though it doesn't deserve it, because cassettes don't have the same audio fidelity that vinyl has. Oh. Few more bombs, easy. Nothing tops vinyl. Nothing probably ever will, because it's analog. The loss on digital makes it almost impossible to make anything better than vinyl. So if only we had the record players today that could play it properly. But whatever. Oh well. I think I might just use the sun. Now let's just use the sun here. Boom. Got a temperance. There's a secret room right next to us. Amazing. This run has a decent chance of being beatable, actually, because I got Sci-Fly here. It's gonna be putting in some work at the end. I definitely need more stats, though, more damage and more tiers. Probably at least one range up, too, because I'm at 4.5, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. The only way this could get worse is if I find number 1 somehow. Hopefully I don't run into that, but we'll see. Holy crap, I just realized the size of that bomb fly. My god. This guy's gonna explode in, Penner. Yeah. I remember we talked about... Well, hello, Greed. Really good run in the making, truly. I remember we talked about anime earlier. Or not earlier, but, the other day, right? I don't think I mentioned what I was watching before when I was doing that. At least I don't recall it. But I've been watching 2 anime, in particular, that are fairly new releases. One's a Netflix exclusive, and then one is part 2 to a series I really enjoyed, I believe, last year as well. First one, the Netflix one, is Sakamoto Days. It's sort of a comedy anime. Basically, it's about a retired hitman who runs a convenience store and is now getting hunted down by all of the other assassins because he left the mafia, basically. And it's them trying to take him down, but because he used to be the best assassin that ever lived, even though he's grown like, you know, super old, and he's gotten a lot fatter from after getting married and all that, he still has it. It's a really fun watch. I really enjoy it. Not too much like message-wise to it, other than like, you know, enjoy the simple things in life, I guess. But it's a decent Saturday night watch. Every episode releases on Saturday. I've been watching that every Saturday pretty much. The other one though, I'm guessing you might have heard of because it was really popular. Solo Leveling Part 2. Which, honestly, great continuation of the story. Watching Solo Leveling right now. I'm loving the episodes. Every single one, man. I'm just itching for more. They're all so good. Every single episode is peak, basically. You know you have a good anime when, by the end of the episode, you're annoyed that there isn't more to watch, and you immediately want to watch the next episode despite having to wait a whole week for it. Dr. Stone has been a good watch for me as well. I'm behind on Dr. Stone. I've been watching... I watched season 1 and 2, I believe. I'm on, like, middle of season 3 right now. But I haven't picked it up in, like, a year and a half at this point. I'm way behind. I know they are coming out with, like, or they have a new season going on right now, right? About a season behind. Yeah, I'm on the one where they, like, basically they just set off on a ship, basically, is where I'm at with that. Season 4 dropped already, yeah. I gotta catch up. The backlog just keeps getting bigger and bigger. This is a Razor Blade, so I'm not gonna take Razor Blade with me. After they revived Ryusui. If that was the name of the character, I don't remember. If that's the guy who wears a pirate hat, then yes. After they revived that guy. Finger snapping guy, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm like one episode after they revived him, so I'm way behind on that. Also a fun show. Fitting well into the category of anime that are, have educational content despite not being not necessarily entirely educationally focused. Oh, that's just an item that makes things easier. Also, Voodoo Head. I'll take it. Sure, why not? What floor am I on? Okay, I'm on Dank Depths 1, so I need, Oh, I just realized I need to put a trinket in a room. I forgot. You know what? I can sacrifice, the clip on the next floor. I don't think I'm gonna be running into too many more gold chests, so I will not need it soon. Actually, well, that works, actually. I can just, drop Baby Bender in one of the rooms. There we go. Or a good soup about Dr. Stone. Is it worth a watch? I'd say so. I could be wrong, but it feels like they did put a lot of research into the work, into the, like, science behind of what they're saying. But basically, it does have the educational content for it. Like, it's clearly aged at a teenage audience for the purpose of providing extra education. Oh, god damn it. But it's still a really good show. It's in the same vein of something like Cells at Work. A little less on the educational side, but still, you know, you still learn something while watching. Don't go in expecting a lot of action, but do go in there expecting it to be a lot of science and really cool shit being built. Yeah, that's the fun part of it, is them actually building the things. Because they're building, like, steampunk style technology. Not steampunk, but like, Industrial Revolution technology, with, like, wood and bamboo. And, like, explaining how it's even possible to do so. Really, really cool. They do have to do some weird stuff to get it, though. Like, you have to go, they have to go to a volcano to get a specific acid that produces gas that can just kill you. Which is how I guess they up the ante with, like, the stakes. For, like, the action part. But yeah. Making stuff like cola, ice cream, or vehicles. Yeah, all that, too. Yeah. Woodpunk. Yeah, woodpunk is a good way to describe it, too. It's, yeah, it's steampunk technology made with wood and bamboo, basically. So yeah, woodpunk. But I would recommend it. Do you all know Cells at Work, by the way? Is there anything I need on this for? I don't think so. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Baby Bender is left for the cracked key on the way back. Never watched Cells at Work myself. I watched a few episodes of it. It is definitely heavily on the educational side, but there is, you know, some stuff in there that you want and learn in a American school, for sure. Related to, like, biology. I thought Cells at Work was only the one anime, right? Which was, like, teen-focused. Here's the thing. There is actually a more adult-oriented version of it called, I believe, Cells at Work Code Black, which is, instead of being like the Cells at Work, it takes place in the body of, like, a young kid. It takes place in the body of a 50-year-old salesman who is slowly, like, dying from overwork at a black company. And it explains concepts of, like, how the body can, like, fail in different ways and how, like, blood clots form and all that. Or how they can form from, like, sitting for too long. Cells at Work equals Osmosis Jones, but more memorable and educational. I remember a lot of... Okay, here's the thing. I can't have Osmosis Jones slander. Osmosis Jones is great. Definitely more educational. By far more memorable to me, though. I have watched Osmosis Jones so many times. It's been about 15 years, and I can still remember the whole general plot of it and a lot of what happens. Despite it being so long. Like, I would watch that movie a lot back when I was a kid. Which reminds me, I want to watch it again, I think. I think I want to watch it again sometime. Because I think it would be fun. I don't know where I could watch it, because I don't have the physical disc anymore. But it would be so much fun to watch. But yeah, it's a more educational version of Osmosis Jones, basically. with extra facts you wouldn't know about. Like, one of the things that they talk about is because, you know, in Japan, there's a lot more, like, raw foods that you can eat. Like, especially, like, raw meat. So there's a higher chance for stuff like, parasites. Apparently, there's a special type of, white blood cell that is meant to exclusively deal with parasites. And, you know, you just don't learn about those in, like, American schools. Like, they just never cover them, ever, in American schools. Because there's so little chance of getting parasites that it's not, like, something you would ever think about. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff in there, like, that's, cool to watch, fun to watch, and especially with, like, Code Black. Code Black is even, better sometimes. Because it explains how stuff like how you can go bald from stress. How stuff like that happens. And then, especially because it's like, the dude is old, right? Things have been going bad for a while because he works at a black company. It still follows like a red blood cell who's like just starting as the premise. But it's like, they have like a training video at the start that shows him when he was younger and like everybody is super cheery and happy. And everything looks clean. And then the guy gets out into the open of this guy's, of the dude's body. And everything's fucked up. Everything's like covered in like grime. The platelets, which are like supposed to be kids, are smoking and gambling in like the streets of this dude's body. And everybody is just in general like pissed off. It's so fun. It's so fun to watch. Even if it is a bit grim of a concept. Oh, also I need that. That guy had the, that was the skull that had the fool card. I need that. Alright. Bomb this. Give me that. The fool. I could really use some spirit hearts. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Screw the spirit hearts. I'll gladly take the mystery gift. And if I get the angel room this time, unlikely, I'll use the mystery gift in there and that'll probably give me something good. Hopefully, at least. Give me that key. Watch this all be for me going in the opposite direction. Opposite of the, Oh, no, there's a go. I was gonna say, watch this be the item room instead of the boss room. That hurts. Oh, well. There's hearts for me to grab later, so. There's also hearts right there for me to grab. Alright, time to die. Holy, my damage is low, it feels like. You wanna open up? I really could use some backstab damage, but I'm not getting it here on this boss. This might take a minute. Fuck. Okay. There's no way I'm getting the angel room now. It'd be a super rare chance for me to get it. The pain of not having enough damage to kill things fast, sadly. Come on. Come on. Nope. Die! There we go. It doesn't matter what I take. I'll just take the negative. Use the fool to get out. cherry tapping the game. Those cankles are just as wretched as they were in the mid-10s. They're worse in the mid-10s. They're bad in here, but they were definitely worse in the original. Something you may not know about, right, is that I believe when Afterbirth Plus came out, however long ago that was, there was also an update to and that's not it, sadly. There was an update to the original Binding of Isaac, which it's really still hard to go back and play, I will say. Mainly because it does not run at 60 FPS. It's still stuck on that Flash engine, which sucks. But the update was called Eternal Edition, and it added a bunch of stuff from Rebirth that wasn't there before, as well as added extra stuff that's just exclusive to that version. The main thing being eternal bosses, which are super versions of bosses that like changes how they work completely, not just like how the regular champions do, where like they have like one extra mechanic, but like the boss just works differently entirely, and it's like a super power version of it. It added a whole nother route, which I never got to do. But there's items for each of the characters that unlock after you do it, and I don't know what they are. I wish the Flash version was like playable. Like not in the sense that it wasn't playable before, but in the sense of like playing it versus this version of Isaac versus Rebirth is so weird. Like it's so hard to go back to. Because if it was easier to go back to, I definitely would play it. But goddamn, it's rough. It's really rough. You know, I might just take telepathy on this. There we go. Hey, what's up, Super Greed? Just gonna kill you real quick. Don't mind me. Just gotta deal with you super quick. Thank you for the quarter. Odd cap, you know what? That's fine for the damage. The HP up is nice too. It'll help me out. Give me telepathy for dummies because this is gonna carry me hard. Oh, and this is the curse room too. I'm not taking that. Nope, not happening. I will use this though. Thanks for the pennies. Gladly take some pennies. Easy for me. Now that As has the quarter, he can buy Jawbreakers. Was that what's huh? Jawbreakers is an item. You're making an Ed, Edd, and Eddy reference, I know. Okay. I was missing the reference. That's an Ed, Edd, and Eddy reference. It's been so long since I've seen that. There was an item up here that I didn't buy, that I wanted to buy. Spider Mod. Because I like Spider Mod. Spider Mod's fun. Man, I wish, you know, like, old Cartoon Network shows like Ed, Edd, and Eddy were, like, easily watchable in one place, like they used to be. I know that there was one, like, service that was exclusively selling itself on the fact that it had a bunch of old Cartoon Network shows, but all the contracts ran out for that, and now there's only, like, 2 of them left. Boomerang? That's not it. Not like the actual like TV channel Boomerang, but like a streaming service. I don't have cable, so I couldn't even like find Boomerang. I don't even know if Boomerang is still active. I think Boomerang got removed, sadly. But there was a streaming service out there that was like Boomerang that had a lot of them, and then they just all the contracts ended up drying up, and then they just didn't renew them, so they lost the one advantage of why I would want to watch them. Everything great has to come to an end eventually. I suppose so. There is still piracy if I ever want it, though. If I ever really want to go back and watch a show, there is the old Yarhar option. That is still an option, of course. I'm too lazy to do that, though. You've already got the eye patch. You're already a pirate cosmetically. That wasn't the point of the eye patch. Oh, well. Oh, trinket smelter. Let me just take that with me. Thanks. I'll gladly just add that as a permanent item for me. Yep. Nothing here. I know, but it fits the scenario. You're right with that, at least. I can give you that. It does fit the scenario. Actually, I gotta ask, have any of you ever bought like a early access game from like years ago and then just never picked it up again? Like buying it for like waiting for it to get fully made?
Just get over it.
You're not a pirate ass? No.
How can you have spent our savings?
It says Undead Knight in the bio. Or it says something like that in the bio. I could be wrong. But yeah, I even went over the lore, actually. I even went over the lore at the end of the year. You don't remember? I mean, I didn't tell it in the most enthralling way possible because I was not enthused that I was just reading it out. But still, I did provide it. You're definitely a pirate. I'm a pirate of the internet only, I'm afraid. Not of the high seas. You think I could have lasted out there with people like Blackbeard, dude? The guy lit his beard on fire to intimidate people. He literally had intimidation tactics where like he would like burn like gunpowder. He had a trick, I believe, right? If I remember correctly, where he would use gunpowder to like fake breathing fire. You think I could have lasted with that guy? No, I would have turned tail and ran immediately. I would not have lived. Not to mention the guy was not kind when it came to like surrenderees too. Like that would have fucked me up. How do I do this in a way that doesn't get me hurt? There we go. I made the mistake of buying Blockscape ages ago, but it's been sitting there for a long time. Same with Cube World. I had the alpha edition, but the full release just got shadow over. True. Cube World was a game I was like really interested in, like ages and ages ago. On the the alpha versions, like you mentioned, right? I was so excited when it came to scene, and then I saw the reviews and like what people were saying about it. I was like, damn. It sucks that it had to turn out like that. Early access? Not really. Oh yeah, Cube World. Yeah, that game. That game that lied to everybody and was super cool in the early access version, or the alpha version, and then they fucked it up. I've had a couple of games that I've bought where I holy crap, this run's been 40 minutes long.
He's self-destructive and disturbed.
Maybe I was wrong on the
Look at who he has to look up to.
5 characters estimate. I'm gonna be real. I was expecting each of these runs to be about 30 minutes.
I'm leaving. Good, leave. We'll be fine.
I am a little bit behind. I need to pick things up. But the 2 games that I had bought in an early access and was like waiting for the full release. Tales of Grindia. Basically a super grindy, it's a grind fest game. That's what it's sold on. It's why it's named Tales of Grindia. where it's all about like grinding out enemy items to like upgrade them. It's a collectathon basically. It's an RPG collectathon. Got released like 3 years ago. Full 1.0 release like 3 years ago, and I just never finished it. I picked it up actually the other day. Okay, we're fine. And I had a character that was like most way through the story. And I was considering just picking up where I left off and continuing from there. And it's like, I don't remember anything of what I was doing or how this game plays. I cannot. So I had to start a new playthrough. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. I was certainly feeling it however long ago when I first bought the original version. I don't know about now though. I do have Dinkum, which is significantly better and it's inching closer to full release, but unlike those last two examples, it's far better. Yeah, I've heard the name Dinkum, but I don't think I've looked too much into it. If it's like Cube World, I might have to check it out. Because I really wanted Cube World as a thing when I was younger. I didn't have the money for it. It's full release, but more like the devs released it on Steam and walked off. Still believe in you, man, but if I lose my 1K, I'm cool with it. I mean, I can always make the stream go longer. It's hard to judge stuff like unlocking these characters because it's largely dependent on how long the floors take and less on how difficult the run is. Because a lot of these are not going to be difficult runs. But we'll see. Oh yeah, also this is the reverse Dross. Reverse Downpour. Had that one super head enemy that was like shooting tears in every direction. There's also these guys that I forgot about. I don't remember what they do, but they didn't shoot tears at me. Weird. I'm not going to deal with too much with this area because I don't like it. I don't like Downpour in reverse. Not a fan. I just realized I never picked up the cracked key. Oh, fuck. Shit. I was not paying attention. What makes you larger? That's terrible for me. Maybe I'll get lucky and there's a trinket that I didn't pick up in the first floor. Or maybe I'll get lucky and the red key will spawn in the mom's chest at the top. That'd be hopeful thinking. I was too busy yapping, unfortunately. But we'll see. Maybe Stardew plus Cube World works better to compare to. Sandbox-esque, but with combat and a bit of roguelike elements. Okay. We'll see. Stardew's a hard game to replace, but if it's more like Cube World than Star World, I'd definitely have to check it out. Other game, though, by the way, that I had picked up. A while back. Can't remember the name of. But it was an RPG. Okay, I don't have it in here. Uh-oh, that's bad. Hey, what's up? Duke of Flies, how you doing?
We need you. Your son needs you.
Oh, well.
Just can't do this. I'm sorry.
Maybe in here?
Please,
Fuck.
please don't leave us.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to give me a cranked key on the mother floor. If you would be so kind, Isaac. To give me a cranked key. Like maybe... What am I dealing with you? I'm just gonna bomb this floor and get out of here. You're annoying. I got cursed and amazed. Oh no, never mind. I was on that room I made before. I think it's this way. I'll bomb that. No cracked keys. Unfortunate. This one? Has this guy again. Come on, die already. Thank you. Goodbye. It's gonna be the other way, isn't it? Nope, here we go, finally. We'll probably get the run at least. We won't have the character unlock, sadly. Unless I get a cracked key here. By some miracle. That's a regular key. Alright, we can still win by getting the red key in this chest if it can spawn here at all. I don't remember if it can. That is not the red key. No! Let me in! Let me in! Fuck. Whatever. I didn't mean to use that there. Oh, that was so bad. Okay. It's fine. I can still use this after I beat Famine. I don't know why I pressed space at all. That was just... Oh, okay. Guess we're starting off with a hit, too. Oh. Just gotta deal with Dogma first. Can I just say Dogma's a much better boss fight than Mother? I'm glad that they just didn't add the anti-birth content when they made Repentance. And they actually added a whole other path. Because, damn, this path is really good. This was just a practice run. Yeah, it was a practice run that made us take an hour. I might die here anyways, so yeah, it might have been a practice run. I love especially that they put televangelist audio in the background of this boss fight. You can't really hear it. But it's legit just like a televangelist going on a fire and brimstone rant. Great theming for the boss. Love it. I'm glad Edmund was able to make one good boss between Rebirth and this DLC. At least. One good final boss, I mean. Alright, there we go. Dogma down. Edmund was cooking. Sure was. Alright, time for Famine. I'm assuming this is Edmund content because I never saw this in Anti-Birth, so... You're making it real hard on me, Famine. You're making it real hard to hit you by going in every place that I'm not shooting. There we go. Just finish him out and then we have homing tears. Make it a lot easier for me. Also, I just realized I got like 3 more hearts. Okay. Sweet. Well, never mind. I guess I will be winning this run. Didn't mean to. Oh, I also have this card I could use. Go through. There. I'll read messages in between if I can, but this is definitely a fight where I have to focus a decent amount. Nope. No thank you. Not taking damage to the easy ones. I'm miles behind with Binding of Isaac. I recall the Blue Baby being the final boss way back when. That's since... that's not since Wrath of the Lamb from the original Isaac. That's like base Rebirth, basically. Yeah, there's a lot of things that have happened between then. This is from the latest DLC, but there's like 4 more major bosses. 5 actually. If you also include the lamb that was added in base rebirth. But yeah, there's a lot in Isaac now. There's 600 total secrets. That includes character unlocks, challenges, and all that, so. Alright, time for death. Hardest one for me. I'm gonna be real, the stopwatch is putting in major work for me here. Ow, that's the first hit. Making it way easier to dodge a lot of this. Like coming from Terraria 1.0, the newest version, basically, yeah. Completely different game at this point. You know, I never noticed that these guys have health bars despite never being hittable. Alright, goodbye, death. It's time. I'm glad they made stopwatch back to it's a slowdown. They just didn't make it as strong. I remember for a while it was only activated on hit. So you had to take damage in a room before stopwatch would activate. And it just made it useless on the Lost, which was the main character you would want it for, to make things easier. Like one of the one good defensives you could get. Sci-Fly taking out a lot of these flames for me, making it so much easier. Thank you. Speaking of Terraria, it's the Wall of Flesh equivalent. Yeah. 1.0 back when the Wall of Flesh was the last boss versus now, where there's so much more. Nope. Bro, can you die? Can you go to your last phase? I'm only at 3 hearts. I am not a fan of this guy. I feel like they buffed his health, because I do not remember it taking this long to take him down to the last phase. But every unlock I've done so far of this route has made this boss so much harder. Felt like it, at least. Ugh. God damn it. I need to be watching out for the cracks. Okay, there's last phase. This is easy now. I just have to go up and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Having trouble? Up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. He's really struggling now. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up. And he's dead. Woo! Really hard boss at the end. Really difficult at the end, as you can see. Super difficult. It actually it is hard if you have low speed, just because you don't really have enough to get out of the way when they're really close together. There we go. We did not unlock Painted Cane though, so we have to do another run to run it back. One run. We don't even have to kill the boss. We just have to unlock the character. And this time, no reverse. No alt path. Thankfully. Nope. Man, Sloth Moves should be my least favorite to get on the first floor because they didn't balance the health out based on floors, so you could get Sloth and then just be screwed because it took absolutely ages to kill him. It's rewind time. Yeah. It's rewind time. A favorite. I'll take this. Thank you. Honestly, I'm just hoping for a run that's not too difficult. All right, well, we've already solved that issue. What character should I play? I'm gonna assume you got all of them unlocked. Tainted Samson. Tinted Rock, hell yeah. That would be my go-to, Tainted Samson. Or actually, either that or Tainted Judas. Those are my two. I have all characters. Okay. Figured, just gotta make sure. One of those two. Tainted Samson or Tainted Judas. Those are my two favorite. I forgot I have Ipecac now. This is gonna be, this should be an easy run so long as I don't forget that I have Ipecac. I'll flip a coin. Heads is Tainted Samson, tails is Eve. Going with Flight's recommendation. That's fair too. You know, there was actually, I remember, I believe, during the original Binding of Isaac, back when that was, back before Rebirth released. I remember there were interviews with Edmund about the characters. And I think it was a Northern Lion clip. It's Eve. Have fun with Eve then. Of him like talking about the interview and how it really pissed him off in the interview because Edmund says you're supposed to take damage as Eve. And he was so pissed because that was before like a lot of the stuff for Eve, a lot of the changes that were made in Rebirth. Because the goal should never be to take damage with a character, right? It makes more sense now to like get the permanent upgrade with what is it? With the Whore Babylon and all that. Plus the fact that if you're on one heart, then Dead Bird just stays out forever instead of disappearing after you leave the room. But Eve used to be like my least favorite character, and I couldn't help but agree with the sentiment back in the day. Just because it felt like you had to take some amount of damage for it to be viable. But the goal should never have been to take damage exclusively as that character. It shouldn't have been the main way to play, is to take damage. Especially without any way to like heal it back. Speaking of roguelikes, Zaz, have you either played either Darkest Dungeon and or the DLC? I played Darkest Dungeon with the DLC, the original. I'm gonna be real, not the biggest fan. Mainly because of the DLC. Mainly, I will say because of the Blood and Wine. I know there was another one, but I never got into that one in particular. But holy, when you start Blood and Wine, you like fuck yourself over for a while. If you don't start it prepared. Okay, this is getting worse for me as I blow up all the... Is it Blood and Wine? Blood and Wine is the Witcher DLC. It's the vampire one, whatever the vampire one is called. It's not Blood and Wine. That's a Witcher DLC. Crimson Court, that's it. Yeah, Crimson Court. That was the name of it. Yeah, now screw the Crimson Court, man. Unlocked fairly early, and here's the thing, is I even waited a while before I like felt like I was ready. I had a really good setup. I went into it once, and everybody I died. I took literally my best group. And the first boss of the Crimson Court, which is like an alligator, absolutely just wrecked all of them. Most of the base enemies were destroying them. And I looked it up afterwards, and apparently that's like the intended feel you're supposed to get for it, apparently. Is it's supposed to fuck you up. But it just wasn't fun. Anytime I would like send my characters, they would come back with a disease that made it so much worse, and then it would spread to other people without like them even interacting with each other. It was pain. It was just bad. It's the post game, but without fulfillment. Yeah. I started that like maybe a third of the way through the game. But after I hit that and I was like, I think I'm just done with this run. I think I'm good. But yeah, Highwayman, fuck, I got herpes. Basically, giga herpes. AIDS and HIV combined is what it might as well have been. Is what that disease was in game. Plus the fact that you could just spread it to people randomly. Something like that. I remember correctly. But yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Trying to fuck the alligator man. Ah. Oh well, you live and you learn, I guess. Neither of those are really useful for me, so I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna go that way. Okay. Grab the item. You know what? I have 8 keys. I'm just gonna drop this in here. That'll be very, very close to where I spawn. I should easily see that before I leave the room. On the way back, so that'll be fine. Thanks for the 3 pennies, bozo. Sorry it had to end that way. What? I've been looking for like a good rogue like that I want to get into though. Other than like Isaac. Isaac is my go-to because I've been playing it for so long. But also because it's a roguelike in the sense that anything you get can make the game worse or better, like the unlocks. And even then, a lot of the things you get in Isaac aren't like permanent upgrades. I've never been a huge fan of roguelites. I believe is the differentiation between roguelike and roguelite. Where you have permanent upgrades that you unlock over time to make runs doable. Never been a fan of that in particular. Only exclusion to that would be Rogue Legacy 2. I really enjoyed it there. But I really wish there was a roguelike out there that had like unlockables that were different items that you could find, but not necessarily like just straight upgrades, like literally just straight better items. But it is what it is. I'll take Poke Go with me. Sure, why not? You're gone. Speaking of items that are kind of shit, though, Blood Puppy here. Where if they manage to kill a couple of enemies, then they turn hostile, and you have to kill them. Annoying to deal with. Literally cannot pick it up as the loss because I'm just gonna forget about it, and then it's gonna become an enemy later on and fuck me over. But yeah, I can do it here at least because he'll die in like 1 hit from Ipecac. Anywhere else though would have screwed me over. Right. Bombs. Bombs. One tooth. Sweet. The bats, the hound bats. I'll take one of those gladly. I could probably just skip through these fours fast. That would help me with the timing for the prediction. I don't necessarily need the item room items, so I think I probably will just start doing that. Go for straight boss rush. Because Ipecac is going to hard carry me through most of this anyways. Ipecac the goat. It's truly the goat when you get the rare perfect run that comes with Pyromaniac and then you just can't die. At least if you're playing a character that has red hearts. You just can't die. But yeah. Going really well here, at least. Not too many issues with it. Gladly. I'm actually getting close to getting Bob, I think, right? I just need one more item to get Bob. Like if I got Bob's brain. I have not seen Bob's brain in a while. Sure, I'll take advantage. Why not? Money equals power and Little Horn. I'll take Little Horn, even though it's like never gonna trigger, but I'll take it. Sure. All right, next Lord. The best item in the game. Least favorite. It used to be soy milk. My least favorite, but I've come around to soy milk now. Soy milk is now a decent item in my eyes because I think they improve the ratio for like damage on it, so it's not absolutely terrible to use. Don't badmouth Little Horn. He's the actual goat. Well, I say that Little Horn is a great item. Oh, yeah, Blood Puppy. Hey, what's up? Holy crap, can you die? Jesus. There you go. My God. I just say that because my tier rate is so low, the chance of it actually firing off a Little Horn shot is extremely low. Also, it has to hit an enemy that's actually, you know, going to not die in one hit, which is not anything usually but a boss with Ipecac, so. Anyways, let me into the secret room. Never mind. I don't need the secret room. Oh, you know, that was where it was useful, actually. I traded one heart, and I got one good use out of it, at least. Killed one combined enemy that would have been a pain with Ipecac, so. Worth. Completely worth. Oh, I don't want to hit you with the bomb. Not you. You know what, actually? I'm gonna gamble my bombs. I have no reason not to. Maybe I can get a bomb item. There we go. I need to work on some of the other, like, rare items that you can get on the save file. I'll gladly take butt bombs. Gladly will take butt bombs. Thank everyone. But, you know there's one bum that I have never unlocked the item from? Like the special item you can get from, like, getting a certain amount of, items from it. The one that I've never done is the charge bum. Because for some reason they just pay out so little. I started trying to farm it on this file, right? Or was trying to get it. I legit had to spend 80 coins one time before it paid out in an item. And the only reason it wasn't a pain for me was because I was using red key. Ah, that's pain. So I had a reason to just keep getting charges so I could keep exploring the floor. But yeah, Charge Bum is such a stingy guy. For like, what is usually not that good of items. Like, you can get lucky with something, maybe like the Habit. Or, I think it's 9 volt, which gives you double the charge per room. But a lot of them are not that useful. I don't know why they made it so. It's one of the few items I've never unlocked. I have like 20 to 40 achievements, I think. Not unlocked. A couple of those are the online win achievements. God, this room is a pain. But yeah, it's items like that that are just a huge pain. Make it so annoying to go for 100% completion. What is that? That is a luck up. Okay. Hard to see.
Up.
God, the one enemy that makes it so much harder with the mechanic is these guys that just spawn a bunch of spiders. Damn, I didn't even get the little horn damage. There we go. Oh, now you're angry again too. Come on, let's get this over with. God damn it. There we go. Man, Blood Puppy is such a pain. Hold up, I'm gonna reload the YouTube site just in case. Nope, we're good. Okay. Whoa. Let's see. Where to go? To the left? We'll try the left. Why don't we? Item room. Didn't want it, but I'll take it. It's Dark Bum. You know what? I'll take Dark Bum. Dark Bum's fine. 2.5 hearts, immediate payout. Thank you. Worth it. Dark Bum used to be even better. It didn't have a guaranteed payout, but it used to cost 1 heart, and it usually would. I believe it used to only pay out in black hearts. Now you have a chance to get the spiders, and also it costs 2 hearts. But it used to be it used to be like a guarantee, like you saw it, you would always grab it. Back in, I believe, just regular rebirth. But hell yeah, super lucky, amazing get. Oh, free tears up too. I'll take it. That sounds broken. It was. It made it so that you would almost exclusively do devil deals. Because the chance of getting Dark Bum just broke the game. It was balanced out a little bit between having hard mode though, so I just realized, oh my god, fuck me. I didn't find the card. I didn't find the card yet. It's okay, maybe I can still win. Maybe if I go into the boss rush, it'll have teleporter, and I can teleport out. It doesn't have teleporter. God damn it. Okay. I'm talking way too much. I'm not focusing. Let's switch things up for a little bit. Let's do what do I need? Yeah, let's do an Eve run. Sure. Let's switch it up. Not my best character, but still pretty doable for me. Butter, I think I'm good. I don't think I want butter. Thank you. You know what I haven't unlocked yet, actually? Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to take the hard damage. Oh well. I haven't unlocked Blood Bag at all, and I need it for a challenge. I don't know how I haven't unlocked Blood Bag on this profile. I swear I could have. I swear I could have sworn I've unlocked it already. But I'm missing it for a challenge, one of the repentance challenges in particular. I'm truly baffled I just haven't unlocked it yet. Like, it's not that hard to unlock. That'll be a side quest for us. You know what? Nah, never mind. I would say I was gonna say I'll take one off of the predictions if I somehow unlock Blood Bag, but I think that would be unfair. Had to be. There we go. And we're good. Okay. Squeezy's nice. I'll take Squeezy. Thank you. Did we find the item room? No. I'll just grab the item room then. One of the things we will need to find is a trinket. At least one. So we can place it. Oh, wait. I just remembered. There's butter. Slightly unfair, but yeah. Indeed. Yep. Drop butter there. We don't need that. That'll be our red key. Where's the item room? That's not an item room. Alright, well that was easier than I thought it would be. NVU is usually a pain. Especially on the early floors when you don't have as much tier rate, but oh well. Not too bad. Oh, toxic room shock. Okay. I guess we're just gonna clear the next floor in like 5 seconds. The next couple of floors will not be hard at all. It'd be really funny if I got an item like Ipecac and then I just one-shot everything. By just walking in the room. That'd be so funny. Not gonna happen, but it'd be funny. Ow. Next one. Goodbye. Butter? What about butter? I left it. Yeah, I left it because I don't like it. That'll be the trinket I'll use to get the cracked key on the way back. Butter just... If you don't know what butter does, it's just... makes it so that if you get hit, there's a chance you drop your active item. Which, it's good if you don't want your active item, like you think it's gonna cause you problems, but for me, it's just like a pain. You know what? This is the perfect floor to use the sun card on. How about I just use the sun card? There we go. And there. Now I have a secret room here. Has golden poop, and it's going to give me enough money to buy an item. Like I said. And let's go grab here. Yeah, I get Terra Claw. For double Terra. Double death? I'll take double death. That'll be a good one. Holding off on using the razor again until the boss, so I can get extra damage in there. Worth. Holy crap, I hate turdlings. Now I don't have to deal with them at all. Super easy now. And a stapler for extra damage. We'll check this at least. You know what? I will take that. I just don't have to get any heart upgrades. Just don't pick up any hearts and I'll be fine. Let's use Deathman next.
Death.
Ow. Oh well. Of course, it had to be enemies that are immune to the one thing. Hourglass. No thanks. I'm good. Give me the Book of Belial. I'm gonna have to watch out for Spirit Hearts. I took a lot more damage on the first 2 rooms than I thought I would have hoped for. Or damage on Eve is so high, especially with the Toxic Shock, so I can just clear out every room like that. Make every single room trivial. Easy. I need that. Give me that. More Spirit Hearts, the merrier. Nope, no thanks. No thank you, friend. Ow. Rude. Hey, you want to try that, like, right here? Thank you. Okay. You know what? Let's gamble. Purgatory. I'll take Purgatory. Thank you. I need that one. We're on a good run here. This is gonna be a good one. Hit him with the Purgatory. Hit him with the Purgatory. Hit him it again. Booyah. Rules card.
Rules card.
Dark Magnet lies underneath your feet. Okay. When Az gambles, good shit given. When Zant gambles, suffering. It's the dichotomy. I give my bad luck to other people. In CSGO, back when I used to play that, I opened like 3 cases and got a knife. I had a friend who spent a lot of money, and I think it took them like 400 cases before they ever got a knife. Like, they were exclusively inspired by me getting a knife to try and gamble it. And then it took them so long before they got it. I'm in the middle somewhere because my RNG fluctuates from one extremity to another. You gotta pay off the bad with the good sometimes, you know? That's how it be. I'm gonna take Meconium. I don't remember what it does, but I'll take it. There's the boss. I never got the item room, though. I think I want to keep looking for items right now. Even though I could totally... probably just... get rid through all of these floors without any more upgrades, but... you know what? I'll take it. That was worth it for the concussive tears. Having a stat effect is great. I'll gladly take that. Oh, it's Bumbo. Okay, I am actually glad I took that then. Bumbo is such a pain. Gladly take that. See you later, Bumbo. Can't take that. Next one. Whoa. Yeah, Toxic Shock is starting to lose some steam here. Still doing a lot of damage, though. The most I can hope for. Especially on these enemies. Only really needs to do a lot of damage. That's all it really needs to do to be good. Yeah. Blank room. Glad I did that. That was a black room from that blank, so very nice. Bobby bombs. Sure. You know what the one downside is from Repentance? Is that so many of the items in Repentance are just, like, amazing. Like, you always want to go for Repentance items. And then you still get base game stuff like Bobby Bombs, and it's, you know... it's good, but it's not, like, Revelation. It's not Purgatory, you know?
Holy card.
Maybe it's for the best, because Revelation is, like, pretty damn good. Same with Purgatory, but... those are also, like, exclusive to Angel and Devil deals, too, so... oh, okay, I know what my Myconium is, actually. It spawns more of these, black poops. That's what it is. Okay, yeah, we got the item. We're good. This is Depth 1? Okay. Don't need to worry about the cool card. Alright, there goes my holy card. Oh, well. I should be using this for extra damage. Man, I hate this version of Monster 2 just because it's so fast. So fast. Okay. Hey, thank you. Holy. Get a box. Ancient Recall.
Recall.
High Priestess. What is this again? Speed down.
Speed
Rip.
down.
Take that with me. Fool up. Got the fool. Don't even need to hunt it. Just gotta find it. The boss room. Easy. Oh, it's pins. Regular old pin. Little buddy. Trying to cause any form of trouble for me, but he's too easy. I just realized we're at Curse of the Lost. That's unfortunate. Have any of you seen Trick Shot Simulator? Game that came out like last week or something, I remember. Anybody know what that is even? Gotta balance out the item pool, that is true. Nope. It's a game I've watched a couple of streamers play, right? It's probably the most infuriating idea for a game ever, because you look at the gameplay for it, and it's legit, you're just sitting there and you're just basically rolling RNG over and over and over again, just until you hit a trick shot. Like, the levels are basically like roll a die down a table in this path and balance it on the middle of a 5 of a dice. That's like the first level. But I was watching one streamer in particular play it, right? And he was getting philosophical about it, about how this is like the best game ever made. Because it actually makes you feel something. You actually feel like a human emotion playing it. It's not just like a story. Like, from the perspective of, like, a viewer, it actually makes you feel angry watching it. Because it's the most frustrating thing to watch. Literally just one screen of a guy trying to roll, like, a marble down a specific tube or like threw a card in between two knobs to try and like have it fit perfectly.
Isaac.
And I must say, there's a little something to it. I bought it.
Isaac.
I will say I only played like 15 minutes of it because it's really is like infuriating to play. But it is a very in the moment type of game.
Isaac.
Like nothing else really matters except for trying to hit this one trick shot, and that's your only objective. But I don't know if I'll play it. I bought it. I don't know if we'll keep playing it. We'll see. I might play it my off time since we're getting to the point where like a lot of the stuff on Isaac I want to choose to stream and not just play through myself. I might have to find a game like that to just occupy my time. And, you know, maybe something like that could be like a meditative experience. Who knows? Alright, give me this. Give me the negative. Before I go, give me also... rune bag.
The fool.
Let me out. I don't remember if I found... I didn't find the item room. I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm gonna find it on the way back if I can. Ugh. No reason to worry about it now. Nope, not that room. About this one. Two spades. I'll take that gladly. Tears up, thanks. Very nice. Oh god, these enemies, right? Why'd it have to be Gehenna, man? It's always Gehenna. It can never just be the mausoleum. It has to be Gehenna. The worst alternate floor, man. This is another one where I find... Okay, that was another, trap chest that I didn't notice.
Spent it.
Oh well.
It's gone. Just get over it.
Oh sweet, there's the item room too.
Gone. How can you have spent our savings?
Evil Eye. Gladly. Thank you. I'm glad I waited till I did this, because I definitely would have gone in there before taking Dad's note. And I would have taken Dogtooth because it's a damage upgrade and tells me where secret rooms are. Not much of a reason here in the reverse floors for that. Evil Eye is much better for the extra damage output. At least for the boss. Boom. Mausoleum finished. Where is... Nope. There's the item room. Don't even have to do anything. Ooh yeah, fruitcake. We have a good chance. There's a good chance I win this. The main issue is health. That is solved by me getting lucky and finding one floor that has a bunch of spirit hearts on it for some reason. Use hog gloss here because I can. Credit card is useless to me. Blank rune this one. I'll just... Up we go.
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father.
You know what?
Look at
Wheel of
who
Fortune.
he has to look up to.
I shouldn't have blown that up. I could have gotten spirit hearts.
Shut up, Matt.
Whatever. Whatever.
Shut up. You just keep pushing me like this.
Leave, good. Leave. We'll be fine without you. Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
Please. Hermit. Another useless card, sadly. We're already at 2 hours. I don't think we're hitting the 5 characters. I have not even unlocked one yet. I will have unlocked one by the end of this run at least. But I do not think we're hitting the 5 characters. I really screwed myself over there with the cane runs, fucking those up. Like, really screwed myself up. Soul of Azazel, thank you. That'll be a nice room clear, I guess.
Repent. You need to confess your sin
On this one?
and become saved.
Ow.
Let his light inside you cleanse your soul.
Insane.
Okay, 2
You are
room
taking
clears at
this
least.
too far. Can't you hear how you sound?
Pray with me.
What is
Pray
this?
for
Is this
your
another Tears Up?
salvation. Come,
Thank you.
Pray with us.
Just a smidge. Yeah, just a little bit off. I could change the goalpost to making it 5 characters total unlocked, not 5 characters on this stream. I don't know. I could. I'll read the wording to see if I can get away with it lawyer style, you know? At the end of the stream. Because I already have 3 unlocked. I would only have to do this and one other. You know what? Let's do a key bomb. Thank you. You have a chance of getting me hearts. Moving the goalpost by a smidge. Just a tiny smidge. Just a little bit. I don't think key bombs ever pay out with an actual item, or at least it's super rare too. But I don't really care about that. I'm just in it for the chests. Okay, red key was not in this one. I think red key was on the very first floor then. My guess at least. Yeah, because I left butter. That was it, yeah. Ow. This Yera? Sure, I guess. Why not? Let me out! Let me out! There we go. And there's the red key, the cracked key.
Where are you going? Wait.
We're almost there. Just
We
gotta
need you. Your son needs you.
not fuck it up to the last minute.
Just can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Where the hell's it? Oh, there it is.
Please
Goodbye.
don't leave us.
I'm sorry.
Clear. What's up, Plum? See you later, Plum. Sorry I had to kill you. Okay. Doing this then, huh? Oh. I hate that it's so hard to find the exit on the very first floors, man. It's always the very first floors. It's never the early ones. It's not never the ones you start on after getting the note. All right, we've made it. We're home again. You only have 4 hits, but that's not the goal, so we can live with 4 hits. And there it is. Tainted Eve. Unlocked. I remember Tainted Eve was another weird one. I don't quite remember how it plays, but I remember it being another weird one. So we'll see if that one's fun. Easy. One down. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I got screwed over there by the draw-in, sadly. Rip. 3 hits. Seems like Fruitcake is actually making this harder for me. Alright, stage 1 dead. Stage 2. Ooh. Oh, that was a little close, buddy. A little too close, if you don't mind me saying even. Whoa. Oh. Nope. Nope. Die already, please. Please. That was just unfair for me. God damn it. Okay, 1 hit. Please give me more hearts. Please give me more hearts. Please give me more hearts. Okay, it gives you 6 hearts, no matter what it seems. Plus I got extra damage. The freeze effect, putting in good work here. Nope. It's really hard to tell which hits are mine and which are his. The unfortunate effect of having the draw-in ability is that the red tears from the enemies stay on screen for much longer. Oh, sweet vision. Hell yeah, I need that. No, thank you. I think, if I remember correctly, they didn't used to give you 6 hearts. On this fight, back on release. I think what it gave you was it gave you a 1-up. And then a Holy Mantle hit, but that was it, basically. That was all it was. Ow. Okay, that's just great for me. Should not be talking, I should be focusing. Second phase. Nope. That was a weird one. Ah, you gotta be. Fuck! Get me out of the fire! Alright, this is not looking good for me. I definitely screwed up here. Okay, I got hit by that too. Hold up, I need to pause. I need a sip of water. My throat is burning. Ah. This is the hardest one for me, and I only have 2 hits. It's gonna be a rough ending if I make it that far. Okay. We got 2 hearts. The sip of water saving me. We have a good chance here. It's mainly just the first phase that's going to be difficult. Like I said. Oh, the freeze effect is going to fuck me up. The freeze effect has a chance to fuck me up. I didn't realize. He doesn't go when he's frozen. Right out of the way. Watch out for cracks. That was a crack I couldn't see. Don't screw me here, man. Don't screw me here. Uh-oh. 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 Just get me to the last phase, man. Please. I'm getting real lucky on the RNG here. Go to the last phase. Last phase me. Last phase. Just gotta go up and down. Up and down. So all we need. Focus. Focus. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Oh. 1 HP in a dream. All we needed was the 1 HP.
White beam of light reached.
Cracked orb. And the whore baby. Those are 2 words I do not want to see next to each other ever again. Alright. Okay, we got at least 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we already have 5 unlocked. Nah, I can't do it then. I can't I can't cheat it. I would have allowed it to cheat if there were still a chance, but if it was just since I already have apparently 4 unlocked, I don't think I can. I would have moved the goalpost, but I'm not gonna. Unfortunately. You would do 1 more run. I'm getting a bit tired, I'm gonna be honest. The caveat of drinking 1 glass of red wine is that the tiredness does not go away. It just makes me tired. I think, you know what? We'll do 1 more run, but we'll do it as a lost run. We'll do 1 more run as a lost run. If we make it to the caves at least, then we'll count that as the run. But we'll give it a shot, because I want to unlock Tainted Lost. That's going to be some content right there, is Tainted Lost. I'm going to re-roll that. I'm not taking that. Nah, I'm good. It doesn't do anything for me, but I'm still not taking it. Oh, Fate. Cool. Actually, Fate does nothing for me, I forgot. Fate is only an eternal heart in flight. Yep, never mind. Forgot it's absolutely useless for me. Oh well. It's a little sketchy. These are not my favorite enemies to deal with, as the Lost in particular. Whoa. Boom. Polydactyly is not great, but I'll take it at the chance to reroll the curse room item 1 more time. Temperance. Nope. I'll hold it, but I'm not going to use it. Give me... whatever. Both of those items were terrible for me to take this early on, so... no harm, no foul. Might as well just never have seen the item to begin with, so... Whew. You know, I'm not sure. I'm thinking about what I want to play this week. But I'm still not too sure. I did think I definitely want to continue on Mori because I didn't do it this week. But I also want to play Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop. But I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow is the issue. I think I want to avoid doing 3 streams in a row. Especially 4 streams in a row, like streaming tomorrow. Because I like run out of team to talk about things by the 3rd day, it feels like. Like sometimes I come in, I have a lot of good topics of things to talk about that day, in particular for just that day. But others, it's just like I'm worn out. I'm here to be here. We'll see. I had a run as Eve where I had 4 flight items. Beelzebub, 4 flight items plus Beelzebub plus Leviathan. Talk about overstacking. You know, I feel like it would be... it's a bit of a missed opportunity. I don't know why I took that. Actually, I know why I took that. I took that because Dim Bulb here is going to be my cracked key. That's why I took that. This is the first... okay, this is the first one. Okay. I wish there was something for, like, stacking more of the same effect, right? Like, there's, like, 3-4 poison items out there. Wouldn't it be cool if there was, like, a stacking debuff for poison, so where, like, if you had a bunch of poison items, you could give enemies, like, toxic instead of, like, regular poison? Deals even more damage, like it's super poison. Same for flight. I don't know what you could do for flight to like give you more of it. That'd be for someone who has a better working brain than I do right now. But I feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity. You could say that for a lot of things, though, with a lot of, like, synergy items, but they've gotten a lot better with the synergies, so... I'll take that. Bookworm. You know what, actually? I will use D100. Worth it. I had 0 items that were of any use to me. That was actually good. As long as I can get speed ups. That was a good item. Usually I'm very apprehensive about D100 like ever. That's a good case for it right there. I'm loving the extra tier rate too, and the extra damage. Just need that speed up. We're all fine. Re-roll the D100. Game Kid. You know, I could really use actual item. If you do not mind. I would definitely want an actual item. think that would be a good one. Daddy Longlegs is very nice to have. If I happen to get the Nod Leaf, I can just AFK and let Daddy Longlegs take care of everything. That would be very, very cheese, but right, I forgot I'm excited. Can activate randomly once you use the pill. That's worth it. That's a speed up. You know what? I think we're fine on the speed. I think we are doing good. Free to specify them against anything that tries to attack me by touching me. Gladly take that. This is a good start. I think we just mainly need the speed, and we'll be fine. That is a danger. I don't think I can take that. That's so dangerous. So dangerous. I will definitely get hit by that and kill myself. As I get hit immediately anyways. From not doing that, which is an even better reason to not take that. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs. Alright, we'll give this one more reroll. I don't think I'm gonna get that. The Goofy. Stacking Flight could maybe give a Mars-esque dash without the iframes. Or just bonus speed. I think bonus speed would be a good one. It's hard to give something like... That's fine. I thought that was Little Chad for a second, but no. That's actual damage. I don't think a dash would be a good option, simply because you'd have to add a button for it. Or you'd have to do like a double tap when there's already a number of items that use double tap already, like the double tap shield, the double tap from Hemoptosis. I think the double taps are annoying to deal with as is. I don't think more of them is a good choice. But speed up is definitely a good one, I think. You know what would be funny is if it did give a speed upgrade, if it could bypass the hard cap for speed of 2. Because 2 speed is absurd, right? What if it gave you a hard cap of 3? You'd be flying around. Literally.
1 makes you smart.
Like, that'd be a rough one. No, I'm just gonna use this and blow it up. Holding on to it is a risk for me, so. Just remove that entirely. That's unfortunate. Some of these rooms are really sketchy. Especially in flooded caves especially are just one of those sketchy ones. Same with dank depths. You know what? I'll take that. That's another damage one. That's another extra damage one. So sure. I'm taking so many hits. Yeah, none of this is good. Next one. God damn it. Ah. At least we got the regular spawner boss, the one that doesn't do much other than just shoot spiders at you. Easy. Reroll that. If I can get a full charge on the next room. Nope. Okay. Yep. I'll take the luck up. Whatever. It's fine. Good enough. Unless they fixed it, Tainted Forgotten doesn't have a speed cap, so you can zoom around like crazy. I feel like that's something they would have fixed. I need to unlock Tainted Forgotten because I do not remember how it plays at all. Like, I know it's associated with one challenge at least, but that's all I can remember. Wait, wasn't Tainted Forgotten like you play as the ghost, but you can throw around the corpse, and that's how you deal damage? I think so. Remembering correctly? I don't know how that. They probably fixed it. That'd be my guess, at least. I don't know. You've got to be kidding me. I wasn't. Oh. I looked over at chat and I got hit by the bomb and I thought I went out the door. Okay. All right. Well, that's the run. Well, that's a terrible way to end the stream, sadly. But I think that just shows how tired I am. Yeah, I think it'd be for the best if I just end here because I am dead tired. I'll do the prediction. Sadly, the winner was no. But oh well. Unfortunate way. Yeah. Anyways, thanks everybody for stopping by. No points for me. It happened, sadly. I didn't feel like it was right to move the goalposts, so oh well. Thanks everybody. Hope you all had a good one. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. It's either going to be more Uncle Chop's Rocket Shop, so I can record footage for that, or it's going to be Omori. It all depends. But we'll see. I don't think I'll be live tomorrow. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. Maybe Monday. Maybe Tuesday, but I don't think tomorrow. Either way, that'll be it for now. Have a good one, and see you all next time. Farewell, and good night. Good night.